That's what she said. All right. Hey, everyone.
Oh, she said it.
Yeah. Hey. Oops. Stop. That really, seriously annoys the F out of me.
Sorry.
Hey, this is John at RVA Katana in Richmond, Virginia. We are live with Scott, the bald guy, and Matt, not Matt, Mark, the bearded
The
guy.
opposite of bald guy.
Yeah, the hairy, yeah, the lumberjack. And we will be cutting as we get more people on. If you are on TikTok, tap the screen a few times, give us a few likes. If you are on YouTube, give us a few likes up here. We would greatly appreciate it.
You look like you could play it in a 70s classic rock band now.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
And you look like you could be in a porn shot, but it's, basically when the loser gets a hot chick. That's that. No. Bye. So anyway, yeah.
You're right here?
Yeah, George.
Almost? Okay, awesome.
So yeah, we are going to be cutting. What do you have in your hands here, Scott?
This is the Hanway, which now you can't get these. This is the Hanway Practical Plus XL.
So this is a big buff blade.
Yeah, this is their multi-mat cutter.
We got one of these a couple of kind of like around 2022, and it sold pretty well.
This is
Hey, Derek. Hey, Blake.
38 millimeters wide thereabouts?
Yeah,
37, 38.
37, 38. It's the Practical Plus gives you a nice Kikugata Tsuba. I think that's it. I think it's just the Tsuba
And real race skin.
real race skin. Yeah, I mean it's the same sword that's on the Shinto XL. It's their XL blade basically.
Yep.
Look at that Kisaki.
Yeah, beautifully rendered Kisaki. I mean, what Hanway does,
This thing's very
yeah.
popular with the competition cutters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would personally
Hey,
like to
Ray.
have
Ray
personally
Gimo in the
have
house.
Bohi in it. Me
And
personally.
what do you got in your hands there, Mark? Speaking of Kikugata.
So this is part of our new Moritaka Vortex that just came in recently, just this past week, I believe.
We were out of vortexes, and now finally we're getting
Now
some back.
It's a new model, yeah.
What's the name of this Tsuba again?
That's
Kikugata.
Kikugata.
Yeah, it's a chrysanthemum.
Okay, Kikugata.
Hey, Jason Wank.
We have the
Terry Grant,
narrower-
Lichen Claw.
the narrower
Joshua
style
Stokes.
of lacing here, and then we've got the 9260 spring steel.
You go lock that after her.
And this is 9260. This one has a bulky. They come with and without bulky.
So Bohi, if you want a lighter sword that whooshes, especially if you're doing a lot of EI practice.
This ridge here.
Yeah, well,
Makes
the
it- makes it
groove,
lighter.
the groove there, it
Yeah, the
takes some
groove.
weight out of it,
Yep.
and it creates. Go ahead and make it sing. You can hear the whoosh.
Yeah.
Yep. Gavin Stewart, long time no see. Let's
I love the
see.
Slim Saya.
Oh yeah, and what's great about the vortexes, vortices,
The vortices.
is that they have this really narrow saya. So in Scott's school, Kukishima, you wear the daisho. And so it's great to have a narrow saya when you're wearing two swords that you hit. That way you're not, super binding up your belt.
This is new because we have a new red version. So we got this one back, the Sakura Tsuba in white race skin, and now we have this new version.
It looks like the new Sakura actually has a smaller tuba as well.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
kinda
slightly smaller.
doesn't seem as big as the
Yeah.
previous.
Yes, we do have
Miss
real
the
anime
giant
katana. Yeah, Scarlet Chrysanthemum. I think. Did you name it Scarlet Chrysanthemum?
Yeah.
Yes, that is Blake. That's the Scarlet Chrysanthemum. What else are we going to cut with today?
Oh, these so just a few other vortexes. So
Vortices.
Vortices.
we got a brown one in, and we got this blue tide. So a couple different versions. Yeah.
Here's another part of the
vor-
Moritaka line that we got in. This isn't a vortex.
This is a Razor.
Razor.
Moritaka Razor, a blue tide.
Let's check out the polish on this guy.
Really beautiful hamon and polish line there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Vortexes are 225. The Razors are 275-ish.
Really pretty
Yeah.
blue sparkle. It's
Oh, it is a blue sparkle. I didn't even notice that.
It's very
Nice,
dark,
pretty
but it's
good.
there. Yeah.
I
And
did
the-
not
and
notice.
the buffalo horn reinforcement as well. The Kojiri and the Koiguchi here. Really good bang for your buck. How much are these going to run? About 400?
275.
Oh wow, that is.
Yeah, the basic hamon are like 275, but when you get into the prettier, more unique hamon, then they get a little more expensive.
Well, you guys should know what this is.
Just got home from work and opened your Yenling Dao. Awesome, Jill.
Everybody should know what this is. The venerable Hanway Nambokucho.
Yeah, this one has the gigantic
Raptor.
Kisaki,
Look at this Kisaki on this thing. It's like-
the Raptor Nambokucho. Let me actually hold it up so you can
See it?
people
There
can
you
see the
face
Kisaki. There you go. You can see it there on YouTube and TikTok and on the other platform as well. It's Facebook. I'm trying to catch it on Facebook. We're not really getting it. This is through Harden 5160, I believe.
Yeah. This is a cult favorite, but yeah. We'll see if Dragon King. I mean, I see Dragon King probably continuing the Raptor series.
Yeah,
just because
probably.
Yeah, James Williams came out with this back in the early 2000s, no, the 90s.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in my day. All right, so we're gonna cut. Let's start with that. Let's go ahead and start with that one.
The Raptor?
Yeah, let's go ahead and start by showing up. Show it up. Don't take it out yet. Yeah, show off the tsuba. So this is the Hanway Nambokucho Raptor. Raptor is obviously a bird. Nambokucho is a period in Japanese history when warfare was changing very rapidly. That's where you really see the okisaki, this large, elongated kisaki. And Scott, his martial art stems from them actually.
1336 to 1392, Nambokucho period.
So the martial art that he trains in is actually was founded during the Nambokucho period. And so they had these okisaki. What were the okisaki used for, Scott?
To cut cords in armor. Obviously, you don't want to have your sword get hung up in the armor of the body, so you have this very long tip to cut into the cords, or cut inside the arms or inside the legs to wound. They were just buff, big, heavy blades.
Is there a crack or spider on the lens? Not that I'm seeing, Ray. Are you guys seeing something on here on the YouTube? I don't see a crack or anything on the lens. I hope not. It has a lens protector on it. All right. All right, here we go. First cut.
My first ever cut with a Raptor.
He's a Raptor virgin.
I didn't
Yep.
put a whole lot into it, but yeah, that's been pretty good.
That one is.
This Chiyage.
Yeah, we don't seal our things down, so that happens sometimes. I think you. There you go.
Don't like.
You did this.
Just dropping that, I just dropped it, and just look what that did, though.
Yeah. This also has a really long Scott.
This Scott is freaking huge. Like, look how long that is compared to my hand.
It's a cubit.
Yeah.
That's longer than my
Lens flare from the overhead lights.
So this is a 1, 2, 3. This is almost a Vierhunter, almost. My pinky's just over the.
I'm gonna adjust the angle a little bit there, so maybe hopefully we'll take the glare out. Oh, I think I see what you mean. Oh, that sucks. Like, hold on a second. Oh wait, no, that's the shadow. I like that stuff up next to the kamidama. That's actually just the shadow from the lights. Whew, had me worried for a minute there. Okay.
He's got some tats to it, dude.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's a pretty big buff sword, like
Yeah.
most Nambokucho period swords were. There, woo. Nice smooth cut with the Nambokucho.
Yeah.
Let me go take a whack at it.
This is the first time cut. Mark, you owned one, didn't you?
I owned the Unukubi Raptor.
Yeah, Nukubi's
Because they have like 3 or 4 versions in it, yeah.
This handle is just,
It's so big.
it's a huge handle. It's actually got battle wrap too. That's interesting. I'm not one to usually complain about,
Will Dragon King keep Hanway's Renshu series? We don't know what they're keeping. Apparently they're keeping like 90%.
I hope so, because I love the
Awful,
Renshu.
yeah.
Yeah. We just sold one on.
Yeah,
This
like
is
the last
actually
one we
a little
had.
Longer, isn't? Is the Raptor a little longer than standard?
Some of them are. The Kisaki Moroha we have is actually kind of a standard to short blade, so.
Where is it? On Hot Wheels products. Here's the Mora. Mora. Yeah, so the Raptor has several versions. Where is it? What did I do with it? What did I do with it? I put it over here on the bottom. Did you oil it? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Well, let's compare it.
Compare blades. Oh,
Oh my god.
just the weight difference, right?
If you look at the length of the handle, I mean, yeah.
They're both from the Raptor line, the Hanway Raptor line.
Let me see that thing in your hand. Just hold that.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So all the Raptors have the
So
same.
this is what I have in my off hand.
Yeah.
I have a good hand. I couldn't swing this one hand. Maybe Mark could because
Yeah.
he's got the Popeye arm.
Shoulder out, right?
Yeah.
So all the Raptors have the the suede leather ito. They have the same tsuba, fuchi, and kashira. Most of them have the battle wrap style, and some of them have your standard wrap style.
Yeah.
You decide how you want to
Leave right there.
like this.
Yeah.
What? We all learned from Ryan. He was smacked by his tongue.
Yeah.
Nice. That was a nice smooth cut. I love that sound.
Fuck.
Fuck. Oh, he's like, oh, okay. Mark's like, challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty cut.
I'm gonna cheat a little bit and Hold it with the rubber band. Actually. All right, so I'm aiming for this tiny piece right here. So let's see what happens.
So this is an unsecured piece.
Well, it's semi-secured. I've got it wrapped.
Oh, he's got a semi-secure there.
Yeah.
Can I buy one of the Zorro blades, or do they have to bundle? Yeah, no, you can buy them separately, Rakasha. They're $150 by themselves. Just look at our website, look up Zorro, and you'll find it. The rubber band went flying, I'll tell you that much.
Yep. All right, let me try the actual mat.
Did you get it?
I hit it, but I didn't get all the way through.
Oh, okay, fair. I just sort of with the rubber band. Nice.
Yep.
That is the Nambokucho from Hanway.
All right.
We'll save that for later.
So it's scrap. Okay.
Save the scrap. All right. Let's see. Which katana will get you girls? None of them.
Find a girl that likes katana. There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not about the sword itself. It's about finding the right girl.
Is it possible to cut the rubber band with enough skill?
Cut the rubber band's the easy part.
All right. Hello, Sin. All right.
We do it next.
What are we cutting with next?
Shall we do the new Vortex?
Yeah, let's do the new
Hotness.
Vortex. So this is the Moritaka Vortex. Scarlet Tide, is it?
Scarlet Chrysanthemum.
Oh, the Scarlet Chrysanthemum.
This one has a
Rep
bogie.
black ray skin, has a bohi, so lightweight.
We position these as sort of if you're a first
Thank you,
good cutter,
Lescaf.
cutting swords. 90 to 60 spring steel to bend up to 90 degrees, not set to bend. Tight wrap, real ray skin, double pegged, smooth transitions with the furniture, small knots, like a ping pong ball in your hand. Curved kashida, so it sits good in your hand. Yeah, these are really good. Everybody who's bought them has loved it. So, yeah.
Could you cut with Ichigo's Bankai? We're actually all out of Ichigo Bankai. We have cut with. We have a video. If you look on our
How's
search,
that happen?
I don't know. Ichigo. Look up our Ichigo sword on RVA, and you'll see us cut
Have
with
we
it.
cut with the 10,000 Getsu before?
We have never cut with Tensai Zangetsu.
But we also sell it so quickly, we don't really
Yeah.
need to.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No.
There's not a whole lot of mass.
No! Man, I'm not having a good night cutting. I just got no commercials.
Redemption.
You got this, Scott.
This
This
is
one-
not good. No.
All right. See what you can do with that. Yeah.
I got it, cut it off.
Well, no. See, when you have that little puckering in there, it's less stable on the what you call it
On the stand, yeah.
on the stand. It rocks a little more.
Yeah.
So that's why you hate me hammering it in, but when I hammer it in, it's more stable.
I like the pucker.
I'm sure you like the pucker, asshole.
God, this blade is so light, especially after that.
Compared to the
I know.
Yeah, I was like,
No,
whoa.
the Raptor. Yeah,
Luke, it's not super hard, but it's not easy either. Like a lot of people think it's easy. It's not easy. It's not super hard.
Once you get the hang of it, it's not very hard, but you have to have an idea of what you're doing.
Yeah. Nice. Nice whoosh there. But yeah, you can see with the puckering, when it's like unstable like this, you gotta have a really, oh, stop that, stop. Just, I cannot unhear that. I cannot unhear that. Yeah, this is light.
Night and day difference.
Yeah. Ugh.
Spray. How much for one blue one? So a blue Vortex is going to run the same as all the rest of them. 225 for the Katana, 200 for the Wakizashi, 400 together. Does anyone at the shop have experience with Swordier's Dark Sister from Game of Thrones? We have not received that in.
Which one?
The Dark Sister from Swordier, we haven't gotten that
No, they
yet.
haven't shipped us to us yet. Nice.
Nice. What's the best bang for your buck type of steel? I'd say T10's up there. 9260 is really good.
Yeah.
1095, it's functionally similar to T10.
It's kind of an interesting time right now. There's so much awesome stuff on the market.
Yeah, it's hard to find bad steel. This is the funny part.
It really is about the heat treatment too.
Yeah.
When's the next Cloudhammer shipment coming?
They actually just sent some stuff to us.
Oh, cool.
So it's on the way. On the slow boat?
We have some coming sea freight and some on slow. Whoa, that was just like so smooth. You accelerated that so fast. And you started and then it was like all the way through.
And then it was, you blink and you miss it.
He brags.
Do you plan on it coming in? What were you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you got it.
I did get it.
Nice.
I said it flying, but it was also.
Any Tomahawk coming in this Cloud Hammer shipment? Do you know?
Yes, there's one Tomahawk coming in.
One Tommy Hagane.
I've
2
seen you
words.
make those shirts.
I made them.
You made them? I haven't
Yeah.
seen them yet.
It's
that's why
the
it
Tommy
went flying.
Hilfiger logo. It says
I guess
Tommy
I-
Hagane. Yeah.
Scooped it, which is
Yeah.
why
Which is why it flew
it
around.
flew around. Yeah, we made it all the way through. The sign of a good sword is you can have a bad cut and still make it all the
You
way
save
through.
that? Save that piece.
Oh, we done?
Yeah.
You want to take another? You want more cuts?
Go ahead, Mark.
One more cut for it. Do yeah, something. Yeah,
Not Gyaku, Hidari Kesa.
yeah, whatever.
I'm crushing his skull. Hold on. Crush. I'm crushing your skull.
I'm crushing your skull.
Crush.
Whoa! Nah, that sucked. We'll get
Hello,
one
sword friends. Hey, Josh. How you doing, pal? Kratos.
shot.
Nice. Do we have any 26-inch katana? We have had some shorter ones.
We do not.
At the moment, we don't have anything that's short. I think 27.5 is going to be our shortest at the moment.
We do have some Cloudhammer Kodachi or Katateuchi, which are 24 inches. But 26 inches exactly. We might have some Nihonto at that size.
Actually, I think we do have with Nihonto. Yeah, Nihonto. Antique.
Yeah, so if you got any Honto money, there you go.
Could you use an Odachi? We have used Odachi before. They're not easy to use with.
Yeah, they are. We have used Odachi in the past. We don't have any selected for cutting tonight.
Hey, it's Eric Hussein in the
Eric
house.
Hussein, what's up?
Comment goods had to refresh. What would be a good sword to start cutting with? The Vortex is a good starter. We just cut with it.
The one we were just
It's
using.
$225, so it's a budget sword. But it still has really nice tight wrap. So Vortex is definitely a nice starter. Here's like the next step up is the Razor. It's a T10 clay tempered sword. Vortex Katana are still sold out online. I don't think so, Connor.
Some are.
Yeah, there's several varieties of the Vortex.
I'm in
so
the
look at
process
that.
of redoing all the listings, but I've got a bunch up.
So there are several Vortexes, several models of the Vortex, which are up online.
This polish is so nice. Let's scratch it up.
Yeah.
A budget longsword. You know what? Actually, Dragon Spring is going to be sending us some budget longswords, which we'll be selling for like,
Really?
yeah.
Nice.
It's in the next shipment. He just sent me pictures today. It'll probably be in the $250, $250 to $300 range.
I'm gonna have to try a couple of those.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, that was smooth.
Pause. So, he did make it all the way through. It just.
Yeah. Kind of pushed the outer layer a little bit.
All right. So this is the Moritaka Razor. And these are all signed, by the way. You'll find Moritaka imprinted on the tang, the Nakogo.
It's the lazy, freaking lazy cut. Tiny one though.
Scooped it. Little scoop.
Slap it across the mouth.
Yeah.
All right.
Got with a razor knife.
Yeah, we haven't done a razor in a long while. What's really nice about this is the Hanway polish. So you can see that it has edge whitening. So it's very classical in that regard.
Is swinging a sword like a golf club where you let the club do the work? Not really. This is the Moritaka Razor. It's one of them. There are multiple Moritaka Razors.
Ah, steep cut, but man, we're through. You want to correct that angle?
Yeah.
Scott could do it.
Everything's. You want to turn this over? And notice how everything is actually landing in the same pile. Where actually
Yeah.
it's flying all to the same spot.
Yeah. That's how you know we're consistent.
Nice. Scooped it. Oh, from here it looked good. Little scoop, a little mini scoop.
Like when you wrap our name.
Little scoops. Little scoops. All right, let's see what's going on. Is a budget longsword that coming in made of 9260? I am not sure what they're made of. I'll have to ask. He just told me today. He's like, I'm going to send these. I'm like, okay. But he didn't tell me anything about them. Oh, nice cut.
Felt good.
Does it feel good?
Uh-huh.
Really nice with the edge polish. We got to show this one more time after. We didn't actually take any video of it before we.
How much is the sword we're cutting with? I want to say it's 275.
Yeah, it's gonna be 275. Ooh,
ever-
a little slice. I scooped it, but
Have you ever tried cutting a mat with a tanto? No. We cut with a shorter wakizashi with a.
We have.
Really? I don't
I
know.
know we cut with the
Naginata.
Yeah, we cut with the Phoenix Arms Tonto.
There was a Phoenix Arms Naginata.
Like 2 years ago. Not that one. Not the pirate one.
I don't know.
I don't recall.
Well, tanto also aren't really meant for cutting,
I mean, we can.
but they're more stabbing weapons.
Tsunami cutting, we just have
Yeah.
this perfect range. Oh, that was such a beautiful cut. It just dropped. And it left us a nice shard that we can cut later.
What is the best sword you guys sell? I mean, best is subjective, best at what? There's no one best sword with the maximum stats. Life isn't a video game.
Yeah.
Put on my speaker.
Yeah, best at what? S5 is the toughest swords. I mean, basically, we sent them to influencers who are smashing them up against rock without breaking them. So it really depends. It really depends. Cut with some Chinese swords. Oh, he's gonna.
Embarrassing. Hang my head in shame. I got most of the way.
Yeah, you got most of it.
Yeah.
Redeem yourself. A little tight cut there. Oh, I heard the whoosh on that.
Kalasemi.
Didn't quite make it through.
Problem with doing Kalasemi is you use up a lot of the mat. And
Yeah.
we're trying to get as many cuts out of these
Didn't
mats as
quite make it all
possible.
the way through.
Aw.
Close. But it was unsecured, so.
Do you ever use antique swords in a situation like this? Ryan let us use his antique Nihonto a while back, but generally speaking,
I
we
won't
don't.
let you use the shop antiques.
Yeah, I'm not
Unless they're,
gonna.
like, in really bad polish.
And I'm-
still tight enough to be safe.
Yeah, and I'm not using my Kyugunto. I'm sure the blade would
You were
perform.
considering it though, weren't you?
Not really.
Hey, Matt,
That's why I want the Hanway. Even though the blade on those are much.
Last but not least, we are going to cut with the Hanway XL Elite. Got a thick, wide blade. I don't know why I bowed to it. Because we were
Because
talking
you're
about
in all of its
Nihonto.
majesty.
Check out that Pisaki. It's a really big, buff, wide blade. Actually, can you show it? Let's show it next to a Vortex
Yeah.
for comparison.
So here's a Vortex. It's a more standard width and length in terms of production. And there is the Hanway XL.
Can you see if we're on the screen, Scott?
We're in the screen.
Can I just make sure?
the screen?
Just look inside the screen and make sure that the entire sword length is being shown.
Come down a little lower.
Yeah.
There you go.
So there we are. You can just see the difference in the width. Oh, thanks, Scott. And then here, let's show the Pisaki. Scott, your comment. Did I say kishik? Oh, anyway, it's got Pisaki, but had shit in there. So, kind of like Scott's fart. Anyway, yeah,
Oil this real quick.
big Pisaki, and
Sorry.
that was the sword making that sound, people. So we're not going to read comments for a few minutes. We'll wait for Scott's like little thing to clear out. You want to open the door?
It's actually pretty cool out. It feels nice.
Yeah, totally.
Get down to 30 degrees tonight.
30? Seriously?
Nice.
All right. Thank you, Squire.
John's taking
I guess I'm taking first cut.
I guess he is, yeah.
Waiting for Scott's.
This farce to
His fart.
dissipate.
Yeah. Holy crap! I didn't even. I thought I gauged the right spot, but I actually stepped in and hit just at the beginning of the.
Did you hear how quiet that slice was?
I know. Wow.
Biohazard in the sword shop.
Yes, exactly. You can't go with the sword.
I don't care. I totally don't give a shit. When you hit 50, you can fart whenever you want.
Bro cutting cheese and mats.
That's right.
Oh! This is the Hanway. Yeah, the Hanway XL. We'll let Scott read the comments.
Oh, it smells good over here.
Bomb there.
What they say when you hit 50, you can fart wherever you want. When you're 70, you're 80, you can steal anything you can carry. When you're 90, you're allowed to beat somebody up with your bare hands.
Yeah.
And if you got beaten up with somebody murdered by somebody with their bare hands, you deserve to die.
Pretty much.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's right. I aimed above the rubber band.
Yeah, that thing's awesome. This is an awesome sword.
Whoa! That was a crappy cut, but it still made it all the way through. Look at it. It's got a really
See, a
weird,
good sword can
a
make
really
a crappy
weird-
cutter into an awesome cutter.
Thank you. But
No, I'm just joking with you.
I was still above the rubber band.
Good job.
only by scooping.
Yeah, I think what happened was you started and it started to bend, and then that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
even
new
the
stands are
stands.
almost done. They're almost done.
This stand is on its last, not its last legs, but its last whatever is above the legs. Don't go there. Sorry.
knees.
Let's go to like a graveyard or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are currently cutting with the Hanway XL.
You got it.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. So the new one has a screw thing that holds the spike in.
Yeah, that'll help too.
Yeah.
Do you want to take the top?
See how loose that is?
All right. For those of you playing the home game, I am here aiming for this spot. Let's see what happens.
That's how every redneck dies. Let's see what happens. Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Hey, y'all, watch this. Oh, nice. You got it.
Oh! And we're still leaving this rubber band in place.
You're doing it, man.
You're doing it!
All right. I'm gonna try.
You think you can?
Yeah, why not? I will certainly end up.
Do it. Do it. Do
Yeah,
it.
right. Even tinier piece.
Let me get it right. Oh! Nice!
All right, now I want to do a kiriage.
You do Kiriage?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice, nice cut. You get to wrap that shark.
So this one.
Yeah.
Hey, how do you do the finger? Oh, never mind. I got it.
You actually don't have to.
Can someone fart again? That was the best part. I'm working on it.
That was the best part. Thanks.
Mark, look out.
Yeah, Mark is in the fire zone, as we have learned.
What did you just do?
What did you just do?
I don't know what I just did.
I'll be back.
I'm gonna do a Kiriage.
Fingerprint not recognized.
Just ignore it.
Palpatine, do it.
Do it.
Do you wanna?
Evil will always triumph because good is dumb.
Yep.
We've got scraps.
Unsecured.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Let's stack the scraps. Let's use this as our,
Hang on. We've
as our
got
base.
We've got this rejected stepchild.
Oh, put it up.
What the heck is that? Dead. Is that what it is?
Go, 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 go.
All right.
Nice. The rubber band came flying in this direction. Scott needs to do a tactical reload. The guy in the red handles the sword well. Yes, yes, he does.
Thank you. I try.
What was our favorite thing to cut with? It's probably the Hanway XL.
So far, this guy right
Yeah.
here. Yeah. I'm gonna pull my pants up. Yeah, I beat you to it, Scott.
Damn.
That looks awkward. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get a rebate.
Oh! Lift him.
Yeah, this thing's no joke. You get it? Oh, we're stacking. That's fine.
Run,
Yeah,
rise.
wait, wait,
I
wait,
feel you can't go wrong with the Hanway. Yeah, this thing's awesome.
What's sad is they're going away.
Yeah.
Hopefully Dragon King makes
Hopefully,
it.
I'm
How
pretty sure
heavy
Dragon
is-
King will keep up with this one.
How heavy is that compared to a regular? It's a little heavier.
2.8.
Oh, that was so clean.
Yeah. You didn't box the bottom.
Oh, I didn't pop the bottom. Oh, I get another cut, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Dunk.
still got it.
Fart and I buy the next sword. Balanced well though, yeah. Scott Webb, how much for what? Oh, beautiful.
All right. These are really tall base. Mark,
Hey,
don't knock it over.
sir.
The fat guy in the maroon shirt with the hair definitely lives alone with his mom by choice. Whatever, Brian. Tell his hot wife that, or his hot fiance that.
All right. Oh, no, sweet. Not even sweet.
This is called the Hanway Elite, Practical Elite XL. The Hanway Practical Elite XL is this sword.
All the tatami guts on it.
What's everyone's preferred Ito? Do you mean material or wrap type?
Lately, I've been enjoying leather Ito,
I guess if you mean Ito, yeah, we were talking about the material.
just because this winter has been a very dry winter, and it's like my fingers have been like just been dry and peely, so leather's been better for them. But
He knows this because his downstairs is chafed.
I like silk. You didn't?
I like cotton too.
You were complaining last night, John.
Oh, there it is.
There's more friction.
Come on.
A couple of. That's what happens when you swing an XL. It just.
Yeah.
Do you want to mount something on top of that one? Pause.
Good enough.
Cutting a shard on an unsecured base. Nice, nice, nice cut.
Beautiful.
We got two Mr. Bills here.
Oh no, Mr. Bill! I don't think young people will get that reference.
I barely get that reference. Aww.
Who's? Oh, is it me?
You want to
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all right. This is a small target. I'll let someone else do it. I need to get some more practice in besides what
I'll
we do
go
here.
for it.
Go for it, Mark. Unsecured shard.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Nice.
I'm not going to waste the base.
What was Ray's question? What cuts better than Hanway, the Swordier, or Cloudhammer wide blades? They all cut really well. Honestly, I can't tell, Ray, I can't tell the difference with all those wide blades.
Yeah.
What's the price for this one? I believe it is, what, $375? What is it on our website?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, we don't know off the top of our head. Sorry. We should check this. You know what? Here's the price tag right here.
Your Scotty T in the
This one is $450. This one's $450. Rubber band that base.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Sean.
Turkey burger went down.
You want to rubber band that base?
Now you gotta rewrap the base.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Yes, Scotty T.
What base?
The one that you just let. More workplace hazards there, where we point swords at other people. But
I
hey.
pointed it at Tom and then I pulled it.
As Scott was reaching for it, so safety third, people. What material we're cutting? We're cutting tatami mats. Juan, you can order it from our website, rva-katana.com. rva-katana.com. Yes, the wig helped him.
Yeah, gave it.
It's like strength +1, but charisma -5. Oh! Knock off that base. Oh, okay. Don't knock off the base.
Don't waste the base.
Don't waste the base. Now Samson has lost his hair.
I need the aerodynamics.
The tatami mats, right now they're $10 for a rolled mat. We sell them for that. Our next shipment, we'll see how much in tariffs we have to pay. Nice cut. We'll have to see how much we pay in tariffs. They might have to go up.
Yeah.
Who is that strange-looking woman? Ray asks. John, allergies? No, actually, I think I have a mild cold.
Ray said that?
Yeah, Ray is Chris.
Related in a rouse ray, I can get her number for you.
Yeah, visit our website, rva-katana.com. We also sell whole bulk rolls of tatami, but once again, opinion on Taisuke. You know, they do a really good job. Basically, they hand make the koshirae, so they don't use like standard parts like most Longtren forges do. So that is a benefit with Taisuke. We're actually getting a Taisuke order. It just shipped to us yesterday.
Yeah, our next one, right?
Yeah, the KT Hana, and plus they're sending us 3 swords to sell on consignment.
Oh, cool. Oh!
And so we're gonna, he's gonna let us cut with them. So
Oh, yeah. Now you're
you'll get to see some of the new higher end Taisuke stuff. We're very curious. I thought it was bamboo. No, this is not bamboo. These are tatami mats. It's a type of reed And so it's very heavy. Bamboo is a harder surface.
Well, we do a lot of bamboo. We're about a month away from bamboo.
Yeah, we're about a month away from bamboo season. Bamboo season is the best season.
Ah, nicked it.
Bamboo is fun because we don't have to pay for it.
It's free.
We just have to worry about like catching ticks and other things in the. Oh!
Cut it.
Don't waste the base.
Don't waste the base.
What are you talking about?
We should make a song. We should make a like sample that. Don't waste the base.
Sound like Chuck D.
Yeah.
Base, how low can you go? Death row. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but it looked good. Yeah, we're cutting tatami amote. Yeah, yeah. Taisuke actually, their latest batch of the Hana was such a big improvement over the first, but it also it went up in price like $200. We are actually, I'm not sure. A lot of it really depends on tariffs, but we were looking into have Taisuke mount some Cloudhammer S5 swords. Nice cut. So that we could avoid, but number one, the China tariffs, and number two, just because Taisuke is just much better at mounting a sword than Cloudhammer is.
Turn that into a base.
So, new base city. Oh,
Nice.
oh,
Yeah.
nice. Would bamboo rolled tatami be an option when in the season? Yes, like, and we did plenty of that last year. We did plenty of that last year. Yeah, the Shoshin Hana is a really nice sword. The last batch was very nicely done. Right now, the price, I mean, get it now because if we have to pay tariffs on it, unfortunately, the price will go up. We'll know when it clears customs if we actually have tariffs on it. So it's really hit or miss right now,
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, I just forced it.
He just, Mark did his cut so fast you didn't even really see it.
Like the thing you see the.
Yeah. Bzz. All right. How many more shards? Is this it? The last of the shards?
3, yeah.
All right. Stack that. Stack that one on top.
It was having trouble, but maybe we'll.
Nice.
Wanna get the last one, Scott?
So once again, this is the Hanway XL.
No, this is getting your money's worth.
Does anyone at RVA practice in a specific yuha? Yes. Oh, he hit the space a little bit. Sort of look okay?
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, Scott practices Kuki Shinryu and also Asayama Shindenryu and a little bit of Tenshinryu Hoho and several others. Mark trains in Mugairyu. And what was your original one too?
Mugairyu. First I started in Kendo, then it was modern Olympic fencing, then some Kima, and then Mugairyu.
Oh, I didn't know you did Olympic fencing.
And then a fencing club in college, so I didn't
that's
actually,
cool.
I didn't.
He wasn't an Olympic fencer.
Yeah. I wasn't in the Olympics.
Well, it's cool just being exposed to that, you know?
Yeah.
Just being exposed to different sword arts, sword cultures.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
I think it's cool. I love it.
So now we're going to go ahead and give you a tour of the shop. Mark, can you start with this stuff that's at the very border?
Yep.
And that way we'll just set up the shop here and we can show you the cool stuff that we have. And some of the other cool stuff that we have. This is like the zookeepers. This is like what do you call it? Curling.
Yeah.
What am I looking at? Oh, this rack goes here. I was totally disoriented. So you know that dragonfly sword you sold was actually the pair to that katana?
What?
It was a pair to the dragonfly soul katana. You gonna show that purple one right there?
Yeah. Well, no, it was a different Zero.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was a solid one. I love this one.
well, it was a mismatched daisho.
Yeah.
Which is actually more traditional.
Well, more common just because
Yeah.
getting a full set done is not cheap back in the day.
It was like prohibitively expensive.
All right, let's see. Most expensive sword, how much? We have some antique ones that are pretty expensive. Our katana started about 80 bucks.
Most expensive production, I think we
Thank
have
you.
$1,200, the Dragon King Tatsumaki. Actually, some of the cloud hammers are 2,000.
For katamahagane, yeah.
Katamahagane.
And some of the more art swords, which are to say functional decorations,
Our most expensive antique in the shop right now is 8,500.
which is a 350-year-old antique, which is Tokubetsu Hozon.
But we love it all, anime swords, wooden swords, whatever makes you happy. Everybody starts somewhere. Your first car wasn't a Corvette, it was probably a Chevette. So everybody's got to start somewhere, and if this makes you happy, maybe your first sword's an anime sword, and from there you got into it and bought more, so we're all into it.
Yeah, Paul Martin, he's a big name in Japanese Nihonto, and he's very much insistent that everyone should buy Nihonto, but it's like not everyone can afford one.
I see what he's doing, I respect. He's trying to keep the
Yeah.
art alive because it's dying right now, less and less smiths, and he's just trying to keep the art going, but I just think there's maybe better ways of going about it.
Yeah, I mean, you have people who will buy a $99 Chinese sword, and before you know it, they're buying like Tokubetsu Juyo swords. Well, at least Steve will. So yeah. The $350 sword, which one is the
Let's
350?
just come back.
Yeah, the last samurai sword came back from the Nathan Algren's Arangas. The warriors who embrace the new and the old. Here are the antique swords. We don't take them out of the case during live streams unless we're cleaning them. There's the $8,500 one in there.
It's kind of empty considering where it's been.
We've sold so many antique swords in March. It was
I don't
insane.
think you could have fit another sword in there.
I know,
Yeah,
and all of a sudden we sold a lot of them.
yeah.
Longest sword we have here is probably some of the Claymores, I'm sorry, the Scottish Highlanders.
Claymark.
Claymarks. Or maybe some of these Odachi. We have some pretty long Odachi. The Chinese Miao Dao, they're all fairly long.
38 inches is pretty long.
How often do you clean them? With the Nihonto, we would probably clean them once every 2 months or so. Does Huawei still make katana? To my understanding, yes. You just have to wait a long time.
Long time, yeah.
First sword was a $40 Musha. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, everybody got to start somewhere, right? Yeah. Just
The
don't want
best
to
sword is the
denigrate
master sword.
Oh, yeah,
It's
we-
literally the master of swords. There you go.
It's our last one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize it was our last
Yeah,
master
10
sword.
went fast, yeah. A really nice version. It's all metal, no plastic.
1095 steel.
1095, yeah.
Spring tempered.
Yeah, we
Spring tempered
covered this,
1095.
fun to cover.
Miyamoto sword. We do have Musashi style Tsuba swords. Several of them, in fact.
I don't think we actually know what kind of actual steel sword Musashi used.
We do. It's in a museum.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
We should get replicas made of that.
Huawei is like the Chinese version of Albion. I wouldn't say that. Maybe in terms of time it takes, not in terms of quality. The Master Sword is 250, Michael.
But Huawei does make a good product.
They make a
Just,
very good sword.
They do a really good job.
Albions are excellent.
Yeah,
You get
Albion's.
what you pay for, but you also have to wait a long time.
Yeah.
Some of us are in the 2 years waiting on a Huawei, so if you want a custom Dotanuki, you're going to wait quite a while.
What else do you guys want to see while we're here? We're happy to show swords. Are all Tsuba interchangeable? No. Because Tsuba, they are not necessarily the same thickness, so you would have to maybe add a seppa or make adjustments to the Tsuba.
File it down.
There is a sort of semi-standardization if you get a sort of a...
Would you guys ever invest in Kodachi? We have Kodachi.
Yeah, we love Kodachi.
We have Cloud Hammer Kodachi made of S5 shock steel over here. Though, actually we're going to get them later. We're going to mount them in with a Tachi Tsuba instead of, or Tachi Tsuka. So this is technically a Naga Wakazashi, I guess. Or sometimes you could think it's a Katateuchi, depending on all things. It's flexible.
This blade is so awesome. Did you see this thing?
Oh yeah, that
It
thing's
reminds me of the original Hanway Orchid. It's like
Orchid?
a fish fillet. Orchid.
Yeah.
We said orchid like Sminka.
Yeah. So this is our Katateuchi, basically a one-handed sword. It's 24 inches blade
S5
length.
with the bowie.
S5 with a
This
bowie.
thing's amazing.
Real silk as well, natural silk.
Yeah, and it's really nice thin saya.
This was actually a custom order, and then the
That explains the green.
yeah, but then the guy didn't finish paying it
That
off.
new mounter is so good. He's really done a great job.
What's the modern katana making process like? Pretty traditional or more like machine made? It really depends, Marky. It's really hard to say. It depends on which type of steel and who's making it. How much for the new Kodachi? The one on top, that one with natural silk. It has a natural silk sagale.
$825.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, machines. You're gonna see like hydraulic hammers.
Any chance you know around the number of folds on your katana? Looking for something durable. So
Folding the steel makes it weaker.
yeah, modern steel, when you fold it, it makes it worse. With old tamahagane, old steels, folding made it better. But with modern day industrial steels and industrial processes, the folding process makes them weaker. We do have some that are folded usually about 9 to 10 times for 1,000 layers, but those are for people who want sort of more of a pretty sword, a more historical looking sword, and not necessarily a functional sword.
Now, they're not folding it 1,000 times, you know. They're taking
Any new S5
2,
katana
4,
coming?
4 into 8, 8
We
to
do,
16.
we do not have any new S5 katana. I think we need to clear out some of our stuff right now before we can afford new ones.
We just got a bunch of S5s.
Nakawakasashi is a normal sword. How to oil properly? Basically take a layer of, put a drop of oil on either side and then run microfiber over it. Yeah, we'll show it because we got to oil swords right now.
It's in the tire.
All right, show us how to oil a sword, Scott. All right, while Scott's looking for oil, up there he is. We usually use like these tissues,
There's that lens cloth right there.
lens cloth, yeah. Oh, it already has oil on it.
Yeah. I was going to show this, though. So, you know, get a tissue or paper towel, something that's not abrasive.
Spritz on some sword oil like that.
And this sword has a bohe, a fuller. So basically, you want to get full coverage. One, and then in that fuller, and that's it. So you don't want to see oil pulling on. Too much oil can deteriorate the scabbard from the inside. So you don't want to see it pulling on there. I guess too much oil is better than not enough, but you just really want a thin glaze on there. And you want to repeat this process anytime you use it or cut with it. But yeah, and depending on your humidity, you know, once every 3 months or 6 months, depends on where you are. We do usually once every 3 months, you know, clean it, wipe it down with some rubbing alcohol and a microfiber, and just get some oil on it. You're good to go.
Price-
Modern blades are really easy to care for.
Price range for antiques, actually, antique ones are not that hard. Price range for antiques, we started about $600 for uncertified swords, going up to about $10,000, depending on what. We don't have a whole lot. We're not a Nihonto dealer, but we do carry some, and especially
whole other thing.
personal things that we put on consignment. Any specific oil, any kind of machine oil is fine. Sewing machine oil is good. 3-in-1 oil is fine. We use Hanway sword oil, choji oil.
Yeah,
we use
I
choji
find
oil.
the high-tech, avoid the high-tech gun oils. They have the potential to stain a blade, so be careful there. Of course, don't use WD-40, which we see people using all the time.
Oh, it's the VOC cutlass.
Yeah, I love this.
I wasn't even watching, and then it's interesting how a lot of those like cavalry swords and cutlasses kind of have a Kogurasa style blade.
Let's show that. Let's show the thing.
What thing are we showing?
The last three that we bought.
This is we have the last Hanway. You have to press the button. Kyugunto. Did you press the button?
Yeah.
Hanway Kyugunto over here.
Yeah, still need to get a price on that one.
Yeah, we can't find a price
Oh, really?
like anywhere.
Oh,
These are no longer available. You bought the last three, but everybody's gotten them off their site. I can't even find a price.
all right. So we can charge whatever we want then.
Scarcity.
It'll probably be in the $400 to $500 range.
That's what I was figuring, probably about $500. These are really nice. I mean, look at the detail on
That's
the furniture.
real ray skin too.
Yeah, it's real
very
gray skin.
grippy.
Yeah, it's very grippy. It did such a good job. This is a really nice sword.
Direct but respectful? Who are we talking about? Do you guys have the Moritaka Wakazashi with black same and blue ito? We do. That would be,
At least.
the new one is the blue tide
I
right
think we have
there.
2 different versions actually.
Yeah, we
I think they
have,
screwed up with the blue Fuji.
we have three.
Oh yeah, so we have the blue Fuji and the wave.
We have the crane as well.
And the crane?
Yeah.
Sorry, my voice
And the
cracked.
crane.
And the crane.
Except that is white same.
Yeah, the crane has white same.
Oh yeah. There's the oh yeah.
So new
here's
versions
all three. Here's all three wax.
with blue. 2 have black same and 1 has white.
Yeah.
Same meaning ray skin. What is the difference in strength between S5 and Tamahagane? Oh my gosh.
It's leaps and bounds.
Leaps and
above.
bounds. I mean, yeah.
You need something like 180 joules to actually break, shatter an S5 blade, whereas you need something closer to like 8 or 12 for Tomahawk.
No, more
Yeah.
like 6 to 8.
8 to 12. It's 8 to 12.
Is it 8 to 12?
Yeah.
What's
Oh no,
tool steel is T10
like T10 is 8 to 12.
Okay, so
Six-
I was
6 to 8.
overestimating
Yeah.
Tomahawk. It's like 6 to 8. Yeah.
We love it, but it's just I mean we've come a long way since the 1300s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, S5 is like significantly tougher, but at the same time, there's a lot of craftsmanship that goes into
It's such
old
an ode
swords.
to the Smiths. They would create
There's
such
a race-
amazing
that's race
swords
skin right
with
there.
Such crummy raw
It's a
material.
full ray skin saya.
Yeah.
Why do you keep shoving the sword right up into the camera?
To show it.
To show it?
Yeah.
We got consent. I like the wave tsuba on the first Wakazashi. Awesome. Let's see. Strength differences is about 100, 1,600 years of science. Maybe more like 1,200, like 1,200. Oh no, about 16 is probably not wrong. You know, maybe like 14 to 1,500. Most intricate tsuba, that's very debatable.
Yeah.
Is the Cloudhammer Zombie Hunter Black Michonne still available? I think so, yeah. That's a 51 CRV4. Have we listed that one yet? This was originally
It's in its own special sheath now.
the zombie killer, and we put it in a new sheath, Ray.
This one has a leather.
Kind of a
strap.
leather braided strap thingy looking thing.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of lacquered ray skin saya. Me too, Blake. The most expensive sword, the 10,000 one that we have listed on our website is at my house. The most expensive one here is 8,500, but it's in a display case. We only pull it out during when customers come in and want to see it, or if during live streams if we are cleaning them. That's the only time we show them. Yes, we do have Damascus. Here's some that are in the $2,000 range for modern swords from Cloudhammer.
Yeah, this guy right here is the mahogany.
Oops.
5 times fast.
Sorry about that. I just totally froze there. You got to see my face without glasses. What the heck? We somehow green screened Mark. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah. Where'd you guys send me?
I don't know. I don't know what I just did. Retouch on. Green screen. Okay, there we go. When I was putting it back, I was doing weird things. That was really psychedelic with swords, I know.
This is such a cool sword right here. I love this thing.
Mark, did you oil everything?
Soaring
Most
Eagle
of them.
Saya. I can't remember which one that is, Blake. Third sword. Definitely one of those new Vortexes. Yeah, Vortexes are really nice starting.
I forgot how light this is.
Yeah, Victoria, you need a permit, but we can ship to other Australian places.
Too many bogans there.
Going through Victoria first, it doesn't matter if your final address is Western Australia, we can still send it. Got my blade today from you guys. Awesome, Michael Thomas. Glad to hear that. Do you need to feed your swords blood? No.
That's a great way to rust them.
Yes. Got to be sure to.
Definitely oiled those two. I think the only
Anything
one-
else? Oh, someone want to see Damascus. You want to show one of these Damascus swords?
Yeah, here's the Green Dragon Damascus. This is a very popular.
This is a
model.
very popular one.
Yeah.
Link is rva-katana.com. The link is in the bio, our link tree.
Link in bio.
But it is rva-katana.com.
This is a Damascus, quote unquote. It's pattern welded steel with a bulky. It's extra light.
Yeah. What else do you guys want to see before we shut this baby down? It's 9:10. Mark has to work tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow. Scott's coming here tomorrow. So a few more minutes and we'll shut down, or unless you guys don't want to see anything else. Or if you have any other questions about what we like to cut with, what our best cutter is, tell us what your budget is.
It's the best way to get people to start commenting is to be like, okay, we're about to shut down.
I know, right? Go ahead and show one of these Moritaka swords in the back. Doesn't matter. Just pick one.
These are
Oh, go ahead and pull that one. Sorry, you're right. Phoenix Arms. Check out this is, I can't remember which one. This is one of the Okisaki ones, I believe. Go ahead and show that. Show the blade. So this one is edge
Oh,
whitened,
man, it's so beautiful.
and it has an Okisaki as well.
Oh.
An extended, probably a 2-inch Kisaki. The price on the Green Dragon, the one we just showed, is $175.
so going with the same.
Rivers of Gold, yeah.
Look at the Skamaki style on this one too.
Yeah, and it's actually real silk. What's the cleaning periods on antique swords? We usually do it about every 2 months. I mean, with climate control, you don't have to clean them that often. Do you have an antique with history between 1 and 3? With history, what do you mean by with history? We do have antiques in that price range, but what do you mean by with history? Like anything with any famous history is going to cost like tens of thousands of dollars, if not more.
What's this Takamitsu back here?
It was a return. I don't know.
Oh, that's the new one. That's the new one that came with that really weird leather scabbard that we switched over with the Moritaka.
Oh, okay. Cool.
The orange saya above the Okisaki. Orange saya above the Okisaki. That's actually a scarlet one.
Yeah, it's actually red.
Yeah, it's red. It just looks orange because it's compensating for Mark's pasty complexion. Does silk chafe your hands? No, not at all. Silk is one of the most smoothest, softest things that you can put your hands on. Ha!
Ooh, look at that.
Cobalt cherry. I'd love to show you the cobalt
that
cherry.
come on.
Look at the, yeah. This is actually a Tamahagane sword right here. Or wait, no, it's not. This is a pear skin finish T10. I want an heirloom, but might hit up Japan for that. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Especially if you're coming from Australia. You don't, you can skip going through the U.S. and all its tariff issues.
Cobalt cherry.
Here's the cobalt cherry. This is one of our favorite cutters. Maybe we should
Yeah.
cut with these a little bit soon.
A bit more, yeah. These things are so good. Oh, yeah. I love this thing. To
Yeah, this was an amazing cutter. Yeah, the silk Ito feel great. So silky smooth in hand. Anything else you guys want to see while we're here? Going once, going. Oh, that one is 925. That's made of S5 shock steel, so you'd have a hard time breaking it.
Yep.
You'd have to try to break it.
You have to try very hard.
Start watching because I thought this was the sequel to The Last Samurai. Keep watching because this looked fun and interesting.
I mean, whatever keeps you here, I guess.
Do you have straight blades? Yes.
Yeah. We got European straight blades. We got some Japanese structal.
John Pedigo says a modern sword will be an antique in a few hundred years.
Yeah. We got cane swords that have straight blades.
Yeah, we have a lot of straight blades here.
So here's the Zatoichi.
The Reaper is an amazing sword, yes.
Oh, love the Reaper.
Is that the new one?
The new Zatoichi? No, this is the original.
Where's
but
the Dragon King?
It's sold.
Oh, it's sold.
No
Dang.
way.
I was just here yesterday and it sold today, I guess.
Fire and ice or not for katana? Do you mean like we have Lord of the Rings? Not Lord of the Rings. We have a Jon Snow sword right here.
You know nothing.
You know
No,
nothing.
nothing, John Kong.
Hey,
You know nothing, John Kang.
blackout blade. What do you mean a blackout blade?
Like murdered out, all black, black on black on black. We got that.
Did we send? Do you know if they sent the Wind and Thunder to Kratos?
Yes.
Oh, he actually bought it?
Did they ship? No, he wanted to swap out a sword.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I remember him on the live saying he was wanting to get it.
Yeah, the Wind and Thunder. So yeah, I think they shipped the Wind and Thunder to you today. Hey, David Lucet in the house.
So you were asking about the black blades. I figure you probably want a katana, so here you go.
There's a black katana right there.
Dude, show this one though. The death plum.
Yeah, the death plum of death.
The death plum of death.
It's another differentially hardened blackened blade.
You probably can't see the hamon very well.
Yeah. It's there.
It's there. What's really cool is like the Inferno. You want to show the Inferno? Oh, you want to show this
The
one?
death blade of death first.
The death blade of death.
Show that Tsuba on both sides.
It's the freaking Dragon King Shitsuba, but yeah, with the freaking skulls on it everywhere.
It's so metal.
Yeah.
It's metal.
Got the blade on it.
Oh yeah, just purely blacked
Look at
out.
that Habaki,
And the
dude.
Habaki got the freaking skull and crossbones. Yeah.
So this is a 65N blackened blade. Yubashiri, we do have Yubashiri. Right over here. This is 150 anime sword, the black one. Yep. Here's Yubashiri. The black plum is $200. Thank you, Ken.
No, it's the death plum of death.
The plum death. Death plum of death.
Trademark.
Blackened, lol, not black. I think, yeah, we got you. The limb taker, right?
Yeah, the Dachopa.
The choppa. What is the sword the man in red shirt just held before?
The one with the skulls on it.
Yeah, maybe the Black Death, maybe? The Black Death?
Get to the chopper!
Did you call that the chopper because you played Vortex?
Any alternatives to S5 shock steel that are easier to find? Couldn't tell you.
Get to the chopper!
40K that did.
No.
So we are getting an order of this from Cloudhammer mid-year. Nihonto means Japanese sword, literally. Batosai. We haven't cut with Batosai in a long time.
We haven't. Yeah. These things
Remember
are
that for
awesome.
next week.
Yeah.
Batosai has that really
Some
deep
friggin'
curve handle.
Reverse Count Dooku over here. Love this.
Thank you, Blake, for posting.
Mark, did you see this yet?
Yeah.
Emma is also beautiful. It's got a purple blade.
Hey, you showed me that on Saturday, and I'd seen it beforehand too.
Did you see the new Leviathan?
I think I have it.
Oh, the new Leviathan. The Tsuba is new. Check out the Tsuba.
Oh, ooh, yeah, that looks good.
The new Leviathan actually is slightly scushy, meaning which has holes,
Yeah.
openings in it.
Yeah.
So it's not just black on black, there's some slight modifications.
Yeah.
Each
this
one's a
is
little
silk.
different. Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
Some really nice same on the saya too.
Budget blades, we do. Look for our Dragon Spring line. We start at $80, going way into the thousands.
This is not one of them.
This is not one of them. But yeah, $80 for the black samurai and the black and tan samurai. And then several in the $100 range, like the gold plum over here. The gold plum here is the black and tan samurai, the black samurai, the wood swirl, the red cyclone. These are all like between $80 and $100. So these are our budget swords. Kratos, we have one S5 Kinoto. I think it's the Earth Dragon or something like that. But I think we already shipped you the Wind and Thunder. Are the Cloudhammer S5 Battlesai coming soon? No. Steel the Black Plum is T10. Ace Boogie, we're located in Richmond, Virginia. Joker, we import them. Who knows for how long, because
Yeah.
if the tariffs hit in effect, it's going to be crazy. Tachi, we started about $200, 200, and go way up, and up for really nicer Tachi.
Yep.
That one is kind of tricky. Easy to get, easy in, not so,
Easy
or
out,
easy
not
out.
so easy in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here are our Tachi. So our Tachi started about $200 and go up higher.
This is one of my favorites.
Which blade is best? Well, the strongest is S5 shock steel.
But best at what is my
Yeah.
follow-up question.
Would it be possible to curve a sword so much it becomes a circle?
No. At that point, you just carve it out of a plate. There are, in India, the way they make chakram is they actually do forge them into a ring, and then they forge weld the ends together and then sharpen them.
I seen your website. What's the difference between them? Difference between what, Mighty One? How much for that S5? Well, these are all S5 shock steel swords. We start at about 600 and go way about 1,000 for S5, between 600 and 1,000.
We'll put S5 on our website, RVA-Katana.com, and you'll be able to browse the options there.
The
But
best at impressing chicks.
I don't know if we can help you there.
The difference between antiques? I mean, that's a really wide question.
It's a very
Broad
local-
question.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Tanto. We do have a whole wall of Tanto. Visit our website, rva-katana.com, to see our Tanto. But that's our wall of Tanto.
Our great wall.
Our great wall of Tanto. A Xenosaur would be awesome, Blake Meyer.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's it. But thank you all for joining in. We'll say goodbye. And it looks like Scott already bailed on us, or maybe
I'm
he's
here.
Oh no, there's Scott right there. Scott will say bye.
See you guys.
Mark will say bye, and I'll say bye. See you guys later.
Later, folks. Have a good night.
Facebook is off.
Stay dry if you're in Virginia. It's friggin' raining like
YouTube is
crazy
off. Or no, not YouTube. TikTok is off.
here. Biggity doc.
And last but not least, YouTube. YouTube, you're still on while I take this off the stand. Are things going up on the computer?
Yeah, I mean, someone has control if I'm watching.
Yeah, that's the whole remote thing. That's Dragon Spring taking.
I'm watching what he's clicking on.
Ah,
Are we still online?
yeah, we are still online. All right, see you guys. Now we are